Happy New Year, everybody. I'm glad to be in front of you for one more fantastic year. It's 2020, and I'm sure if you're like me, you're hoping this is the year that you break through. So I want to share with you some information, some notes that I took this morning, and talk to you about just a few key things that you can do to assure that you have a breakthrough in 2020. Now, the great thing about this is it's simple. It's like things that we already know. We just have to focus on what we know and actually just tune out everything that people are trying to, educate us on. Tune out everything that we don't know. Tune out all the distractions and focus on what we know. So here's a few things. If you'll just do these things, I'm sure that you're going to actually break through. Number one is you got to show up. I've said it before. You've got to show up to blow up. You've got to show up consistently if you want consistent income in the real estate business. Consistent production comes from consistent activities, which starts with showing up. The second thing that I wrote here is focus on lead generation. Now, don't tune me out and say, oh gosh, Greg just wants me to prospect me. That is a form of lead generation. But focus on consistent lead generation every single day, every single week, every single month of the year. Now, how you want to do your lead generation is up to you. Do you want to buy Zillow leads, the Realtor.com leads? Do you want to prospect expireds, FSBOs, cold calls, centers of influence? Do you want to do open houses, direct mail, social media posting, what's my home worth ads everywhere? You decide what you want your business to look like. But when you decide, make sure that you actually do it consistently, generate consistently. I know what we do at our company. We know how tough it is for agents to generate consistently. So we generate the majority of the leads that they actually get. We're generating for them. So we do it as a company. We do that every single day consistently to make sure our agents have lead flow so they can have consistent income. You have to do that for yourself. Number three is focus on following up. Now, we know follow-up's important, but what I'm referring to is focus on following up with every single human being that hinted that they may actually buy or sell in 2019. So we want to go back and get every single person that just hinted. Maybe they thought of selling and they decided not to. You need to call them right now. Maybe they thought about buying, but they put their plans on hold. You need to call them right now. If they even had the thought in 2019, you need to be calling them right now in 2020. And then, of course, I put here, surround yourself with motivated real estate agents who want to grow. Do not underestimate the value of being around top agents. Do not underestimate the value of that. Surrounding yourselves with a positive environment with like-minded individuals who want to break through in 2020 will have some of the most significant impacts on your business. As a matter of fact, if you want to show up more, you'll show up more when you know that there's other people showing up. You will actually generate more when you know you're around people who generate. You will actually follow up more when you're around people that you know are following up. It's interesting. Like, there's some companies that have a lot of top agents that are doing very similar things. And then there's companies out there that they have all these agents that are doing different things. They're all doing everything different. Sometimes they show up, sometimes they don't. And then all of a sudden you'll see that they don't have as many top agents. There's something there. It's the environment. People ask me, Greg, how do you get your agents to produce at such a high level? And the answer is this: create the environment. You got to have leadership. Now the key is beware. There is, in the real estate industry, everybody seems to be a real estate coach now. Everybody seems to have be a top producer. So many people are writing books. Be aware about all these books that real estate agents write. I could write a book within the next probably 3 weeks. All I'd have to do is buy a book that's already written, pay them to put my face on it, and claim me as the author, and now I am a published author. Beware, there's a lot of that going on. Make sure that when you're in an environment and you've got good leadership, or the environment that you're in make sure that it has good leadership, and make sure that the leadership has experience. Leading from experience is completely different than leading from a book. I hope that helps. 2020 can be a great year. It's up to you. It will be a great year for some people. It won't be a great for other people. And it'll be the choices you make that determines who you are and how your year ends up. I hope that helps. If I can ever help you in Columbia, South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, or Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, if you want some coaching in those markets, please give me a call immediately. Greg Harrelson, Century 21, the Harrelson Group. We'll talk soon.